Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Dead State. Wo sind wir überhaupt? Wie hieß denn das? Nein. Load Game. Im irgendein Motel. Ja, wir sind in irgendeinem Motel. Muss ich gleich mal gucken. Okay. Charaktere sind fast voll. Wir haben noch ein ganzes Motel daneben. Ganzes Gebäude. Da werde ich wahrscheinlich wieder irgendeinen Kram wegwerfen müssen. Verdammnis der Hölle! Wie zum Beispiel tote Ratten braucht man nicht unbedingt. Soap. Ansonsten können wir hier aber durchaus alles brauchen bei dem. Der hat noch ein Hatchet, was er nicht braucht. Da waren wir dran, oder? Ja. Haben wir den? Schon. Oha, die können wir wegwerfen. Den brauchen wir jetzt auch nicht unbedingt. Aber die Flasche brauchen wir. 3 Messer. Machete brauchen wir auch nicht. Das Ding auch nicht. Das sieht zwar toll aus, aber ist mir zu schwer. Also auch zum Tragen. Es nutzt halt nichts, wenn meine Leute so schon durch die Panzerung dann überlastet sind. Da war ich, glaube ich, schon drin. Brauchen wir nicht, die brauchen wir. Okay, schön. Duffelbag. Jetzt ist hier aber auch vorbei. Der könnte theoretisch noch. Okay. Der hat noch Schrottwaffen, die man loswerden kann. Ja, Combat Knife lohnt sich wahrscheinlich auch nicht. Deo. Deo ist sehr schön. Ein halbes Kilo. Die kann man wegwerfen. So. Schuhe. Und zwar gute. Hunting Shotgun. Die ist 7 schwer. Ideal ist es zwar auch nicht. Der hat noch Platz für 1. Hat der noch Mist? Ja, aber auch nur ein Kilo. Ne, 2 Kilo. Gucken wir noch, was wir hier finden. Hallo. Nein. Ja, komm schon her hier, sonst kann ich dich ja nicht töten. Schön. Okay, da sind wir wieder am Ende. Bola ist auch 1 schwer, brauchen wir wahrscheinlich auch nicht. Da mal sicher. Toilettenpapier. Teil. Naja, da wird's jetzt zu schwer. Wir könnten die 4 Kilo noch loswerden. Machen wir mal. Ja, ich würde sehr gerne auch das obere von dem... Genau so. Fünf ist das schwer. Macht überhaupt keinen Sinn, weil das auch nur 5 Bandagen sind. Das machen wir anders. das geht so nicht. Moment. Der hier ist doch schwer verletzt. So, jetzt sind da nur noch 19 Charges drin. So, jetzt haben wir die umgewandelt und haben auf einmal wieder mehr Platz. Das macht total Sinn. Magic. Aber es reicht trotzdem nicht. Drei. Okay. Ratte. Brauchen wir nicht. Okay, nächster Raum. War hier noch? Ne, das ist der Raum. Mini-Fridge. So viele schöne Sachen. Tja. 5 ist das schwer. Ja, aber das wird nichts. Hier bin ich ewig jetzt noch am Sortieren, um die ganzen Sachen noch mitzunehmen. Und es wird ja nicht weniger. Da sind noch Sachen. Da haben wir auch noch einen Arsch voll Zeug. Ne, da müssen wir später wieder kommen. Auch wenn mich das jetzt etwas stört. Hilft ja nix. Na, stell dich richtig hin. So. Da muss ich mir das aber gerade aufschreiben. Also müsste ich erstmal wissen, wie das Ding hier hieß. Lucky Rabbit Motel. Rabbit Motel. Markieren wir mal. Die Maynard Strip Mall, da hatte ich auch nicht alles mitnehmen können. Oder sogar wenig. Dann wäre es vielleicht gut, einmal noch die beiden abzulaufen, um einfach nur zu looten. Ja. obere Ecke. Schreibe ich mir mal da mal auf. Oha. Possible Ambush. Fighting ahead. Ja, ist aber wahrscheinlich ziemlich sinnlos, das zu machen. Es sind nur 3. Cripple. Mhm. %. Dann kommt mal her. Er hat eine Pistole! Okay, 75, 80. Ja, wir müssen aber auf den auch schießen. 40. 37. Der geht schon ziemlich ab, der Typ. Ja. Sie hatten keine Chance. Dafür haben wir jetzt 2 Zombies. Vitamins. Komm her. Das war nichts. Da habe ich jetzt versehentlich einen weitergeklickt. Glaube ich. Ne, hatte ich nicht. Schön. Nix, dann haben wir noch das Auto. Holla. Tja, wenn das nicht so scheiße schwer wäre. 15. Ja, wie soll ich denn das an Platz schaffen? Das geht ja gar nicht. Ne, das geht auch nicht. Ich fürchte, das müssen wir da leider vergammeln lassen. Selbst 1 ist halt schon 5 schwer. Ja, schade. Geht nicht. Oder kann man davon Nuller mitnehmen? Ja, ging auch. Probieren wir da ein bisschen aus. Werfen wir jetzt das Ding weg. Das weg. Nochmal so, und dann nehmen wir hiervon nochmal 0,5 mit. Die bräuchten wir eigentlich auch nicht. Ist aber auch wieder nur 1. Da hätten wir noch 1 in 1,5. Ne, lass mal einfach hier. Hilft nicht. Plum. Splendid. Flatsch. Food 113. 76 Luxury Items. Das sollte aber jetzt eigentlich reichen, um wieder ordentlich Punkte bekommen zu haben. Ja. Negotiation. Unity. The force of your personality has everyone working together, fluidly reducing the time for every project in the shelter by 20%. Fett. Okay, dann werden wir erstmal wieder eine Runde Hexhorn. So, 5. Also sogar eine Menge. Smile. Age is incorrect. Was? Slime. Image not found. I'm not going to get sick. The man in the photo is saying they will not let him on the train because of an injury. When he rushes the train, the officer shot him. The officer shoot him? Wird shot nicht mit einem O geschrieben? Aber er schreibt ja auch, when he rushes the train. Naja, ist wahrscheinlich einfach auch so gewollt, dass es falsch ist. Was? Ortet. Otret. Otter. Gibt's Otter? Tatsächlich. Ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, you are invited to join even Benji and I in our first annual I Got's Mine raiding party. Here's the deal. We have a tip that most of the police in town will be helping down in the city tomorrow. That will leave most of the stores completely without anybody protecting them. No, no. What is a broke-ass 20-something with no job to do? Well, here is where we get to the I Got's Mine part. Shit is out of control. We need new HD TVs, games and beer to get us through this nation's darkest hour. Here's what you'll need. A loot wagon, a loot bag, a mask, bandana or novelty helmet to hide your face from the cameras. Crowbars, bats, hammers for smashing, a sandwich in case you get hungry. Here's where society finally gives back to us. Don't worry, insurance pays for everything we steal. Meet up at the Bullseye on 9th at 11 PM. Bring a friend, just remember to get yours while the getting's good. Friel, klar. Was? Was ist denn ein Friel? Relief? Nee. Es macht irgendwie keinen anderen Sinn, da zwei Buchstaben zu mischen. Relief? Gibt's auch nicht. Fliehe? Wüsste ich aber auch nicht, was das ist. Okay. Ach so, Flyer. Ja, ha. Ja. Hello, we are in Sweetwater. There are 30 of us. We'll trade ammo and water for food. Very few dead here. Aha. Okay. Data-Items haben wir wieder genauso viel, dass das wieder für einen Skillpunkt gereicht hat. Auch schön. Mhm. Dann bringen wir mal wieder Krams weg. Mike. Dann haben wir Jules nicht mehr. Wir hatten Vic. Gut. Die lasse ich jetzt direkt hier. Nehmen wir die. Knüppeln wir die einfach zusammen, dass sie nichts mehr machen können. Ach, das war der mit dem Messer, Bowie Knife. Ah, dann lassen wir den mit dem... Ne, der andere war doch das. Oder hatten die jetzt beide eins? Okay. Dann sollen die dieses Messer behalten. So, Bud, Vic und... Wen hatten wir denn sonst noch mit? Bud, Vic und... Dark. So, Ammo. Das ist noch vom Müll. Da muss ich mal gucken. Der war jetzt sowieso noch einen Tag ausgeschaltet. Wir können noch mit dem Nathan reden. You need something? Na, können wir auch mal aufschreiben, was der will. Nathan! Anything that would improve your mood? Maybe stuff that reminded me of home. Some real coffee beans would make a huge difference. And I don't know, a cigar in the evening might be nice. Always makes me feel like something went right. Okay, Cigar, Kaffee. Haben wir beides nicht. Und Kaffee habe ich ja noch nie gesehen, glaube ich. I'll see what I can find. Can I ask you a question? What about? What was it like on the road before you got stranded? For most of the Northwest, it wasn't too bad. Got worse on the day 3 in New Mexico. Once I got to the Texas border, I kept running into detours and traffic jams until I didn't really know where I was. I heard most bridges were clogged. I saw a lot of crashes, emergency vehicles, cops and soldiers out in the areas. It wasn't until I was a week out when I saw my first corpse, or maybe I just hadn't registered them before. Wish I had paid attention to the news, but I didn't even have the radio on most of the time. Now I'm stuck here. All for a deal on a boat. Isn't that something? I had another question. What would you say your skills are? You mean professionally? Well, sorry to say, I'm not an engineer or doctor because that'd be helpful. No, I'm in real estate. Good with people. Good at selling houses to people. When the work week's over, I like to be outdoors, fishing, boating, working on the yard. Man, I miss the Northwest. Of all the places to be stranded in, it had to be Texas. When this is all over, I'm never stepping foot out Washington again. Another question. What would make you feel more comfortable at the shelter? I'd appreciate a quiet place to relax, maybe get a card game. I don't mind a hard day's work, but sometimes it helps to unwind. If I can forget where I am and what's out there for even a second, that go a long way. Okay, toll. Was hatten wir hier noch an Items? Also das können wir einmal überlöden. Ammo 15. Schön. Unique. Schokolade. Und Deo. Deo geht wieder an Elaine. Wo schleicht die denn wieder rum? War am Radio noch was? Ne, was ist dasselbe wie vorher. Keine Elaine. Elaine! So. Dann haben wir noch Schoki. Wer mag denn Schoki? Anita. Moment. Ist immer noch unhappy, die Sau. Anita, Content. Rock Solid. Ja, wäre eine Option, aber keine gute. Oscar. Boah, Oscar ist schon happy. Ansonsten sehe ich hier keinen, der Schokolade will. Ja, dann Glückwunsch, Anita. Du hast gewonnen. Wo bist du? I've got some fancy chocolates for you. Will these do? These are lovely, thank you. It's a silly thing, I know, but it still means a lot to me. Glad to help. So, wie viel Uhr haben wir denn? 6:41. Viel geht da auch nicht mehr. Watchtower, Job. Dann... Ach, das war wieder der nix kann. Können wir mal gerade die Werte angucken. Master Angler. When it comes to fishing, nobody's better than Nathan. He can catch 50% more fish per fishing spot. Nathan's cheerful and welcome. The manor gave him an extra 3 points of morale for the shelter per day. Der ist aber nur okay. Mechanical 2, ja, ist mal ziemlich schlecht, aber auch keine Katastrophe. Du kannst auch hier Watchtower bauen. So. Eins. Ja, okay. Dann auf zum nächsten Tag. Ich muss mal gerade gucken hier mit meinem Aufnahmekonstrukt. Habe ich mir erst zusammengewoben. Naja. Player's Bad. Achso. No! Erstmal speichern. Wo sind wir? Bei 32. So. Jawohl. So, was haben wir? Wir haben 113 gefunden. Und haben jetzt 72 weggefressen. Aber wir haben 48 dazu bekommen. Wieso haben wir 48 dazu bekommen? Wegen 81 Luxury Items wahrscheinlich. Ach so, Alice gained 1. Gibt auch nochmal 30. Das ist ja nicht wenig. Das ist schön. Sehr schön. These people arrived at the gate this morning. Hello, my name is Todd Kentel. This young lady is Priscilla. Priscilla Butler, how do you do? I can't tell you what a relief it is to finally find refuge after so long. I bet it's a miracle you made it here in one piece. Sieht viel zu nett aus. That it is. Although the road there was here was a difficult and many did not make it. I knew that through it all the Lord was leading me to a destination. I'm sorry that must sound dramatic. I am a reverend, and as his servant I only seek to comfort the weary here with his word. Oh, do you have real skills? Oh, I think God sent us a pretty clear message already. Get fucked. Do you have real skills? I'm afraid I'm not quite the carpenter Jesus was. However, I think my most important task is to provide guidance for souls trying to find salvation in these trying times. He really changed my life, he did. There are people here who would appreciate that, I suppose. Thank you. I'd like to clean up a bit and then I'll start preparing everyone for the end. What do you mean by the end? Wait, what? I didn't want to believe myself. I admit, with everything I've seen on the road here, there's little explanation except for this being the end times. As a man of God, the only task left for me is to prepare those still living for judgment. If people here want your aid, give it, but leave the rest alone. I'd sure like to have friendly conversation with you on the subject, but I understand. As long as I can bring peace of mind to those who need it, I know I'll make a place for myself here. And hopefully I can help you keep this peace here when you need another voice of reason. Let's hope. Thank you. We don't have much but the clothes on our back, but we'll do what we can to earn our bread. It's been so long since I had bread, but even canned food tastes good with a dash of blessing. Make yourselves at home. Come on, Priscilla! Whispering to you. There's an interesting pair, huh? I could swear I know Todd from somewhere, though. It's probably nothing. Let me know if you remember. Talk to you later. Keep an eye on him. I'll talk to you later. Pardon, I have a problem. Tell you? Okay. Something said in Spanish. Understand? Please translate, Oscar. No, I can't translate that. Spanish to Melina. Oh boy, please ask someone else. Oscar! Just spit it out, man. She's, bleeding, you know? Bleeding? Does she need a doctor? No, not like that, you know? Woman bleeding. Come on, don't make me draw you a picture. No, I get it. Spanish to Melina. And she's got really bad cramps. It's a thing that happens to her sometimes. She says that it's difficult to work today. Seriously, Oscar, of all things, that still grosses you out? Really? Come on, we guess are supposed to have each other's backs for things like this. Tell her she needs to take aspirin and get to work. Understand, tell her to take a day off. Okay, he tells Melina in Spanish. Nodding, thank you. Melina, blah. I need to be out there. I can't sleep, knowing there are so many of those things. I can't stand it. Negotiation. If you help me understand this impulse of yours, I'll bring you out more often. You think you're the only one who wants to see them destroyed? You all have reason. Machen wir das hier. All you need to understand is that I've made up my mind. There's nothing inside me except the urge to kill those things. That's all that I am. Use me for everyone else's benefit. I don't care. They are more concerned that your recklessness will get them killed than leave them here. Maybe if you didn't act like a psycho, they'd change their minds. If they are that concerned, then they are truly hopeless. I've said what I had to. You do what you must. Priscilla, die ist happy. Candy, horse breeder. Priscilla's experience with training horses gives her and her party an additional 20% speed when using horses for travel. Ist ja schön, brauchen wir erstmal. This alley enjoys having a chicken coop. Todd's calming authority gives a +1 morale per day bonus. Sub-leader, this person is someone who speaks with authority and whom certain people have chosen to listen to. Enjoys having a wooden wall, haben wir schon. Was können die? Mechanical 1, naja. Mechanical 1 und Science sind es auch beide nicht. Negotiation 8. Oh. Ja. Aber dann muss ich auch wieder meine Liste erweitern, von wegen Sachen, die jemand haben will. Todd und Priscilla. Build the watchtower for dark. Dann reden wir mal mit den beiden. Dot. Do you need any guidance? Anything that would improve your mood? I don't need much in the way of creature comforts, although I wouldn't mind rechargeable batteries for the portable radio that I use in my sermons, although I have had some trouble sleeping lately. Okay, Sleeping Pills und Batteries. Keep an eye out. Und wo ist die andere? Wo bist du? Da. Hiya! Achso, mit dem anderen muss ich ja noch, na ist egal. Anything that would improve your mood. I try to stay positive, like Todd says, but there's just so much I want to try that my family never got on the farm, like chocolates and any spice that's not salt and pepper. I had this one called cardamom once. It was crazy. Chocolate. Spices. Spices haben wir sogar. I look for those for you. Und vielleicht können wir da auch ein bisschen Hanf andrehen. Oder was wir da hatten. Can I ask you a question? How did you end up here at the shelter? That's a bit of a story. See, until about a week ago, I barely ever left my family's farm. My mom schooled me and I had to spend most of my day working. My dad, well, he's a bit of an old-fashioned. For most of my life, the church we went to preached that the modern world had lost its way. But see, once I finally got the TV, I saw Todd's program and he preached about tolerance of others and told jokes. It was a revelation. So one day I got my horse, took off and went to see Todd in the flesh. That's it? Well, no. See, I didn't know about no infections or nothing. I was just following a map to Todd's church. There were all those people about when I got there, so I pushed my way to the front somehow and I told Todd that what a big fan I was. Someone told him he had to go, and he stretches out his hand and gives me a big smile and takes me with him. And I come to find he saved my life, because about a day later, after that, the city got real dangerous. Things got pretty hectic after that. Our groups got separated multiple times. There were some people that got killed, but all the time I was with Todd. And eventually he led me here, to safety. You didn't hear about what was going out in the world at all? I didn't. I had heard so much about how dangerous and wicked the city was. I just thought it was like that all the time. I know, better not. Can I ask you something else? Go right ahead. What are your skills? Been taking care of my family's farm since I could collect eggs from the chickens. But when it comes to horses, shoot, I bet there wasn't anyone in 20 miles who wasn't better with them than me. I had another question. What would make you more comfortable here? If you can get your hands on some chickens, I'd love to take care of them. I know we got bigger things to worry about, but hearing the peep of chicks makes me feel better, and a fresh egg is a great way to start the day. See what I can do. Todd. Can I ask you a question? Can I confess some sins to you? Can I ask a question? Yes, of course. You mentioned the end times. Why do you say that? Many religions, not just mine, tell of a day where the world ends. The dead coming back to life is specifically mentioned. I know there are many passages on the Bible that are open to interpretation, but the resurrection of the dead is clearly a sign of Judgment Day. I feel that in the time remaining, we must be true to ourselves and prepare for what comes next. What if it's Ragnarok? I disagree, I don't believe in it. There's got to be a rational explanation. Maybe, but it can't hurt to be spiritually prepared for the worst, I'd say. Let's change the subject. How do you know it's Judgment Day? What if it's Ragnarok? If that's what you need to call it, why not? Ragnarok or Judgment Day? It's an event that signifies the end of the world, and we should be preparing our souls for when the last day comes. What happened on your way here? I was traveling with a group of friends and associates. There were 15 of us, packed in the back of a limousine, stuck on the highway in traffic. After barely moving for almost an hour, we heard gunshots. Our driver was shot immediately. There was a man with an assault rifle walking around shooting at cars. He was shooting at drivers to get traffic going. People started to run from their cars. We joined them. It's okay, go on. Some of the group were separated. Priscilla stayed at my side at the whole time. We followed another group up the road for most of the day. Sometime at dawn, we heard screaming. The next moment, everyone was running. Over the next week, our numbers went from dozens to a few. Many friends gave their lives to protect me. Soon it was only the two of us, lost on the road, and that's when God showed me the way. And here we are. Why don't we talk about something else? What would say your skills are? I provide spiritual counseling. You could call me a Christian, but I'd prefer to think of spiritually as a nuanced and diverse expression of the soul. God speaks to us in many different ways, and I just want to help people to understand the message. So you're a preacher. Maybe some might phrase it that way. That's a bit conventional. I've never been big on demonization. I just want to help us all channel our faith for the benefit of all mankind, or the shelter, hopefully. I see, another question. What do you think would make this place better? I prefer the fence was stronger and maybe higher. I'd rather not see the dead. Looking out on all those faces, the congregation, I mean, that the dead, they'll fill me with sorrow for their lives lost without salvation. See ya. Can I confess my sins to you? Yes, of course. I'm always willing to listen and help however I can. I killed someone the other day. Yes, go on. It felt great. Every time I think about it, I need to masturbate. Nein. All I could think of was hamburgers. Yes. Man, I'm awesome. I see. I think that admitting our problem is the first step on healing ourselves. I hope that you found some self-perspective that will guide you in the future. I pray for you. Lord, please help Mike find understanding and relief and guide them on the path of righteousness. Amen. Please let me know if you ever need to talk about anything else. Ne, danke. Laden wir mal. Jo. Da können wir jetzt auch mal gerade gucken, was die so können, was die noch an, nicht was die so können, was die noch an Equipment dabei haben. Nathan hat nix, der hat eine Schippe dabei, Shovel. Wählen wir mal in Waffen hier. Dot, nix. Priscilla, gar nix. Schuhe an. Super. Super. Okay. Ach so, ich guck mal gerade. Hatte ich die jetzt entsprechend entwaffnet, dass die diese Dinger nicht mehr mittragen? Den einen kann ich mal mitnehmen. Den Verrückten. Das war der Max. Aber nicht mit dem Ding. Ja, ist ein schönen Basie. Ammo. Ja, passt. Oder dämmt mal eine Shotgun. Da haben wir nämlich ein bisschen viel von. Ammo. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich überhaupt 4 Leute in den Kampf nehmen kann. Werden wir dann sehen. Ein Armor. Habe ich gar keine Lederjacken mit? Nur dieses eine Ding, das ist 15 schwer. Davon braucht man noch mehr. So. Den Watchtower bin ich noch am Bauen. Dann machen wir den Rest, aber dann beim nächsten Mal. Bis dann!